When I'm not working on my blanket, it's a short show. Hi there, welcome to episode 25.1 of Yarns and Yarns. My name is Shay McIntosh Ford, and I live in Tulsa with my husband, our two boys, and our little puppy. This is a show about yarns as in fibers and yarns as in stories, and today is all about the fibers. I'm mostly a knitter, but I do crochet, and I also do some cross stitch, and I am desperately trying to get into spinning. Spinning wheels are expensive, but I'll get into that. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry, which I will be linking all down below. And I will also link all patterns, yarns, tips, anything linkable will go down below. Today is not a vlog. I am not working on my blanket right now because I'm really trying to finish hubby's sweater. So whenever I'm working on this blanket, it's like every little square becomes its own little FO. And then when I was doing them once a day, it was something to show, but that's not happening now. I will show you hubby's blanket in I will show you hubby's sweater in a little bit, but first I have a hoe. Isn't it beautiful? So the last time you saw it, and actually because it goes this way, the last time you saw it, I was right here. But so I did from here to the toe. When I cut in for the heel, I put one of the heel markers just here to mark my beginning of round. Isn't this a beautiful Dusty Rose? So this is my Dusty Rose hoe. There's something about this rose color, like pink and burgundy. No, not burgundy, mauve. Like pink and mauve. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I love it. Look how beautiful that is. And my makeshift sock blockers don't like these new heels that I'm doing, but my feet like them. They are very comfortable. Oh, just gorgeous. So I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib, and my markers are counting my rows, so 10 rows per marker. So you can see I started my second sock, that's why these are missing. And I do 70 rounds for the leg and 75 rounds for the foot before I start my toe. Oh, it's gorgeous. And this is my second sock so far. That's all I got. I was almost done with the toe. I finished the toe in the car. My oldest son, William, did test positive for COVID. And so Charlie and I had to get retested. And we were both negative. We got tested yesterday morning. No, it feels like Sunday. It's Monday. We got tested Saturday morning. The testing center opens at 8, and usually, but the testing center opens at 10 on Saturdays. I did not know this. Friday they told me William was positive, and I said, okay, well, should I get tested and should my other son get tested since we're exposed again? Yes. Is the testing center open at 8? Yes. So we went at 6:30. We were actually still not the first ones there. We were the second ones there. We're like 8 o'clock rolls around and I'm putting away my knitting thinking we're going to be moving in the line, and I'm looking around, I'm like, where are they? They open. They're supposed to be open. Where are they? Then I checked my phone, the hours on my phone, and yeah, they don't open till 10 on Saturdays. So we were there from 6:45 actually, because we left the house at 6:30. 6:45 to a little after 10. It was actually better because I could knit and not worry about inching up with the car, and I knew relatively when I was going to get tested because we were second in line, instead of being at the back of the line at like say 9 wondering, well, how long is it going to take today. It ended up being a good thing, but that was like 3.5 hours in the car. That's what most of this knitting is from. Now for hubby's sweater. I've been working on the sleeve, and that is how much I've gotten done. So it's coming along. Last week, I had these really bad decreases here, and I looked it up when I got here to do a decrease. These are much, much, much better. They're still kind of in the wrong place, but it's still under the sleeve, so it works. I looked up Stephen West's decreases for brioche knitting, and that definitely helped a lot. And it's very different because in the pattern, they want you to do a decrease on the purl row, and that's where I got really confused and ended up with this. So I just switched it up and did Stephen West's way on the knit row, and it definitely looks much, much better. I prefer that. It looks a little like staggered because I'm trying to keep it in the middle of the sleeve join, like where this line here is the underside of the sleeve. I'm trying to keep it in the middle. The hardest part about it is that the brioche, he's so noisy. The brioche is right here, and it's hard to do a decrease where the brioche is. So, but anyway, so that's coming along. Maybe I'll have the sleeve done by next week. And that's all I have. I don't have any other Fiverr content. It's been the sweater and the sock. But a very lovely viewer last week when I talked about not being able to afford a wheel, like struggling with getting into spinning because I don't have a wheel, she recommended the eel wheel. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Unfortunately, they're out of stock, but they are expecting to get more in right before my birthday. So I have already told hubby what I'm getting for my birthday. And puppy. And the best part is it comes in purple. I'm like, this is my wheel. I love it. So I have been sort of binge watching some more spinning shows. Like, I was binge watching spinning shows early on when I was trying to do the drop spindling. And my body doesn't like the drop spindling because there's just too much movement. And with my condition, I just don't have a lot of energy. I just want to be able to sit, like when I knit, just sit and draft and, get the fibers in there and just relax, right? I stopped watching a lot of spinning shows because I'm just jealous. But then I saw this eel wheel and I'm like, oh, let me see how well it works. I want to check out all the videos I can find. Everybody raves about it. It had a few quirks in some of the older videos and they've improved that. And it looks like when it's going to be available for me, it's going to be upgraded again. So we'll see. But it also looks like it's meant for mostly fingering and lace weight yarns. But some people can get worsted weight out of it. So if I want to do like a real fluffy, fuzzy sweater, it might be a little hard. I'm okay with fingering. I actually would like to make a fingering weight sweater. It'll take a while, but like even DK would work. I just want to be able to spin yarn to make a sweater, and when I run out of yarn, just spin some more. And that is literally all I have this week. Very, very short show. Hopefully I'll have more next week. I hope you get to work with all the fibers. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave them down below. I'd love to read those. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye. But on Saturdays, they're still kind of in the wrong place. Hubby's behind the door. She's like, what you doing? Let me see, worsted weight. Yes, you're very noisy. That's okay, it'll all go in my bloopers anyway.